One, I did not allow my stadiometer to lie to you. Okay? And I'm going to need you to let that sink in. Okay? I think a lot of people know this, they hear of it, but they don't let it sink in. Years later, I actually bought a new stadiometer. So I own 2 stadiometers. And it turns out I was right. The old stadiometer did indeed give me an extra 8 millimeters in height. The new stadiometer that I have, it was more expensive, but worth it. It's more expensive, and it's, in my opinion, more sturdy. Well, beyond my opinion, factually, it's actually more sturdy. And, yeah, it's accurate. So when I go on the old stadiometer, I'm 8 millimeters taller. I get on my new one, I'm 8 millimeters shorter. And so all the height that I've been stating to y'all has been true. And I had the opportunity to lie. And whoever says a stadiometer is inaccurate, whoever says that, I did, because I'm not a regular dude. And I take pride in that. I ain't one of them regular dudes. I take pride in that. That's something I say to certain people in my life. I ain't one of them regular dudes. So, that's another way that's one way. That's a key way that you can know I'm truthful. I even went through the trouble of buying another stadiometer, more expensive. So everything that I experience is real. The height that I measure is real. Now, I mentioned that the stadiometer could have been a gift from God, the old one. And I still believe that that's a possibility. And here's why, real quick. Then I'm going to go into some other things to help you to know that everything is real here. But one reason why I think that it could have been a gift from God is that every time I measured my height on that stadiometer, I was seeing possibilities. And so if I was actually 5'8" and a half, I could see myself over 5'8"3/4. And when I was 5'8" 3/4, I was seeing myself a little bit over 5'9". So I think that was, it possibly could have been a great mental trick to, I think it may have been messing with my brain in a certain way. Whatever height that I was at the moment, I was seeing myself in my mind taller than that. So whenever I told y'all I was 5'9", the vision in my head was actually a little bit over 5'9 1/4. I think God may have been providing that mental trick for me. We for whatever reason. In our life, God roots for us sometimes when we don't realize it, and sometimes we disrespect it. When God is actually rooting for us. And I've seen it in my life, and if you open your eyes, you can see it in your life. God actually, a lot of times He's rooting for you, but sometimes we don't see it, or we see it but we don't respect it or don't want to respect it. Because whatever He's rooting for, it may actually be hard, it may be difficult. Okay. So that was the gift to me. I also think that stadiometer was a gift to you. Yes, it was God's gift to you. I believe that's a possibility. So that you can have more evidence, more comfort, security. I'm looking for the word, that what I'm saying to you is real. It's trustworthy. I believe perhaps, you be the judge. You be the judge. And I'm not saying that this is for sure. But sometimes I wonder if it may be God's gift to you, so that you can know, hey, this guy's legit. He didn't let his stadiometer lie. Okay? He ain't, you can say, I ain't perfect. I'm a man, this is a man full of sin. But he's not lying to you. He's not lying. Okay? You take that however you want. But I put it out there. And I do think people need to think about that. I'm not saying that they can take that and run with it and say, okay, this guy will never lie. He always tell the truth. Because it's true. Good people go bad. And sometimes bad people do a little good, and they may lie about other things. The world is evil. I hate it. So, hey, so what? But at least we have this much, okay? Alright, I'm telling you, I'm not lying. And if I ever lie, it's unintentional. Just as when I said the stadiometer gives me an extra centimeter, and I was wrong unintentionally, the stadiometer actually gave me 0.8 centimeters. In other words, 8 millimeters. Okay, now, again,